Hey everybody, Motorpoet 59 here. I hate to keep beating a dead horse, but what is the Democrats' plan? What are their plans? Do they have a plan? Do they have some plans? They haven't put them forward over the last few years. Their only plan over the last 4 years seems to have been to get Donald Trump out of office prior to the election. And the reason I believe they were doing that is because they don't think they can beat him this year. I don't think they can beat him either. I agree with them. But they've been horribly unsuccessful. All their plans have come back to blow up in their faces and show that the Democrats and the foundations that are attached to them are the ones who are doing all these unlawful and sketchy things, and Trump's just trying to do his job as a president. But let me tell you what they will do if they do get elected. They will raise taxes. They will go after, I don't know if they can go after Social Security anymore. Half of it's already taxed at a really high rate. I'm not in the Social Security program. I retired from the railroad, and we have our own retirement pension plan, and it wouldn't surprise me if they tried to go after taxing that. Right now, I don't have to pay state taxes. The federal government can't do anything about that, but they could sure put that in the ear of people at state level. The 401k thing right now, 401k donations are tax deferred. They're not tax free, they're tax deferred, and you don't have to pay taxes on it until you start pulling it out after your retirement. But what the Democrats want to do is tax the 401ks at both ends. And they may even go after road retirement and other such pension funds and try to roll those over into Social Security to bail that plan out. It's been tried before by a couple of presidents. I shouldn't say tried. It's been kicked around, and it met fierce opposition. That would include government workers, even though the railroad isn't a government entity. My pension checks come from the United States Treasury. But their plan is to raise taxes. Their plan is to try to tax the United States back into prosperity, and that will not work. It hasn't worked anywhere else in the world ever. It's not going to work here. The rank and file Democrats and the liberals and the progressives, they don't seem to be smart enough to figure that out. They just continue to see these things on CNN and hear people like Biden mouth off about this type of thing, redistribution of wealth, and think it's going to work. And it's not going to work. It can't work. There just aren't enough wealthy people in America to make that. You could tax every billionaire and every millionaire in the United States at 95%, and it wouldn't put a dent in the national debt. The national debt wouldn't even notice it, but it certainly wouldn't put a dent in the federal deficit. It's crazy. It's not going to fix anything. So I don't know. I can think of absolutely nothing that the Democrats are going to do. I don't know. I can think of nothing else, absolutely nothing else that the Democrats have talked about that they want to do. I have not read their entire platform. I've just read pieces of it that people have sent to me, and that's a bad habit to get into. But I know the Democrats. They haven't changed since 2000. Not going to change now, unless it's for the worse, and that's just going to cost everybody in America. They don't care about the national debt. They don't care about the federal deficit. They've just presented another $2.2 trillion, essentially a bailout plan. They call it a stimulus plan, but that's not what it is. The economy's tanked. The money they're giving these people will not stimulate the economy. All it's going to do is make people be able to pay some of the bills that they already had. It's not going to give people more money to do more things and spend more money. That's what stimulates the economy. These people can't take these unemployment checks plus whatever stipend they end up putting on top of it and go buy a new car. It just doesn't work that way. But they don't care. They don't care about any of that. And they don't care about the future of America. They're too short-sighted for that. History has proven that. So anyway, what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Shoot me an email at motopoet59@gmail.com. Like, share, subscribe. Click on the bell if you want to be notified of future content. We'll see y'all later.